Welcome to the magical world of coffee. You are on a date with an exciting journey into the world of the most popular drink on earth. Are you ready to discover the secrets of this black elixir? Let's dive into the world of coffee, where the delicate aromas and rich flavors meet with science and health in an irresistible combination. Imagine with me for a moment. It's a normal working morning. You wake up, and the first thing that comes to mind is that smell. The smell of freshly brewed coffee fills the house. You feel life flowing in your veins before you even take the first sip. This, my friends, is the power of coffee. But have you ever wondered what is the secret of this charming drink? What makes him occupy a special place in the hearts of millions around the world? Is he a friend of our health or a hidden enemy? Well, get ready for us to reveal all these secrets and more. Let's start our journey from the very beginning. Coffee, this drink we adore, has a centuries-old history. Legend has it that an Ethiopian goat herd named Kaldi discovered the effect of coffee beans when he noticed that his goats became more active after eating the fruits of a coffee tree. Since then, coffee has spread all over the world, becoming the second most traded commodity after oil. Can you imagine that coffee rivaled black gold? But let's delve deeper into the history of coffee. After its discovery in Ethiopia, coffee moved to the Arabian Peninsula in the 6th century. There, in Yemen specifically, coffee cultivation and trade began on a large scale. The Yemeni city of Mocha has become a major center of coffee trade. Its name has even become synonymous with coffee itself. From Yemen, coffee spread to the rest of the Muslim world, and then to Europe in the 7th century. Initially, coffee met resistance in some European communities, as some considered it the devil's drink. But soon this worldview was overcome, and cafes became centers of reflection, discussion, and creativity. And now, let's talk about the benefits. I promise you, you will be amazed. First of all, coffee is a wonderful source of antioxidants. Yes, those magical substances that fight free radicals in our body and help in the fight against aging. In fact, coffee is the main source of antioxidants in the Western diet. Every time you drink a cup of coffee, you're actually giving a little gift to your body cells. But wait, there's more. Did you know that coffee can help improve athletic performance? Yes, absolutely true. Caffeine in coffee increases adrenaline levels in the blood, which prepares the body for intense physical activity. If you are planning to go to the gym, you may want to have a cup of coffee about 30 minutes before that. You will be amazed at the difference it will make. And now, let's talk about the brain. Do you sometimes feel that you need a little boost of concentration? Well, coffee is your best friend here. Caffeine in coffee not only helps to increase alertness, it also improves various aspects of brain function, including memory, mood, energy, and general cognitive functions. Every sip of coffee is a small dose of intelligence, but it doesn't stop there. Did you know that drinking coffee regularly may help prevent some chronic diseases? Numerous studies have shown that regular coffee drinkers have a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's disease, and various liver diseases. Some studies even suggest that coffee may help prevent Alzheimer's and some types of cancer. Isn't that amazing? A morning cup of coffee may actually be an investment in your future health. And do not forget about the effect of coffee on the burn. Yes, friends, coffee can help in the process of losing weight. Caffeine enhances metabolism and increases fat burning. If you're trying to lose a few pounds, you might want to add a cup or two of coffee to your daily routine. But remember, coffee alone is not a panacea. It should be part of a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle. But as with everything in life, coffee also has its other side. Let's talk about some of the possible harms of drinking too much coffee. Firstly, caffeine can cause insomnia and difficulties falling asleep, especially if it is consumed late in the day. If you have trouble sleeping, you may want to avoid coffee in the afternoon. In fact, it takes about 6 hours for the body to get rid of half of the caffeine you consume, so consuming coffee late in the day may affect your sleep, even if you don't feel it right away. Secondly, coffee can temporarily increase blood pressure. So, if you suffer from high blood pressure, it is better to consult a doctor about the right amount of coffee for you. In some cases, the doctor may advise you to reduce caffeine consumption or switch to decaffeinated coffee. Thirdly, coffee can cause acidity and gastroesophageal reflux for some people. If you have stomach problems, you may want to reduce your coffee consumption or try low-acid varieties. There are also ways to brew coffee that reduce its acidity, such as cold coffee or using paper filters. Fourth, excessive drinking of coffee may lead to addiction to caffeine. This means that you may experience withdrawal symptoms, such as headaches and fatigue if you suddenly stop drinking coffee. To avoid this, you can gradually reduce coffee consumption instead of stopping abruptly. Finally, coffee can interfere with the absorption of certain minerals, such as iron and calcium. So, if you are deficient in these minerals, you may want to take coffee away from the main meals. It is usually advisable to wait at least an hour after a meal before drinking coffee to ensure better absorption of minerals. But don't worry, most of these side effects only occur when coffee is consumed excessively. Moderation is the key here. Most studies suggest that consuming up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, about 4 cups of coffee, is safe for most healthy adults. And now, having reviewed the benefits and harms, let's talk about how to enjoy coffee in the best possible way. First, they chose good coffee beans. Quality here is very important. Look for fresh and freshly roasted grains for the best flavor. There are different types of coffee beans, such as Arabica and Robusta. Arabica is usually softer and has a more complex flavor, while Robusta is stronger and more bitter. Secondly, try grinding the coffee beans yourself just before preparation. This will ensure that you get the maximum flavor and aroma. Fresh grinding preserves the essential oils in the coffee beans, giving your coffee a richer and deeper flavor. Thirdly, get acquainted with the various methods of preparation. There are many ways to brew coffee: espresso, French press, distilled coffee, and many others. Each method gives a slightly different flavor. Explore and discover what you like best. For example, espresso gives a strong and concentrated flavor, while French press preserves coffee oils, giving a rich flavor and creamy texture. Distilled coffee, on the other hand, tends to produce cleaner and lighter coffee. Fourth, think about adding some spices to your coffee. Cinnamon, cardamom, or even a little salt can add a whole new dimension to your coffee experience. In some cultures, such as the Arab culture, cardamom is traditionally added to coffee to give it a characteristic flavor and aromatic aroma. Fifth, try cold coffee. During the hot summer months, cold brew coffee can be a refreshing and tasty option. You can prepare it at home by soaking ground coffee in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. The result is a coffee that is less acidic and sweeter than traditional hot coffee. Sixth, do not forget about the importance of water. Water makes up more than 98% of a cup of coffee, so the quality of the water used to brew coffee greatly affects the final flavor. They used purified and filtered water for the best result. Finally, enjoy the process. Drinking coffee is not just a morning habit, it can be a pleasant ritual. Take your time, inhale the aroma, taste the different flavors, make it a moment of relaxation and reflection on your day. And with that, we come to the end of our journey in the world of coffee. As we have seen, coffee is much more than just a drink. It is a rich experience with a deep history and interesting health benefits. However, as with everything in life, moderation is the key. Remember, everyone reacts to coffee a little differently. Listen to your body and enjoy your coffee the way it suits you. Whether you are a fan of strong espresso, prefer a creamy latte, or even if you enjoy decaffeinated coffee, there is a kind of coffee for everyone. And in the end, remember that coffee is more than just a drink. It's a social experience. These are moments of friendly conversations with friends, periods of comfortable rest at work, quiet moments of self-reflection. Let's raise our glasses to this wonderful drink that brings us together and adds a special flavor to our everyday life. Thank you for joining me on this fun journey in the world of coffee. I hope you had fun and gained some new information. The next time you raise your cup of coffee, remember everything we learned today and enjoy every sip. Goodbye to a new adventure.